you doing?
Doing good. You know, the scripture says lots of good things. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know that. It does say lots of good things.
It says to have lots of wisdom, to be wise, but be gentle. We're supposed to be wise as serpents there, Grandpa.
Yeah.
But gentle as doves. I want you all to remember that in the context of what we're going to be saying here in a few minutes. You have anything to say, Grandpa?
Well, life is like a rose. Yeah. You start out like a rosebud, then you turn into a rose, and then you just kind of fade away.
Well, the young people aren't fading away.
No, they're not. They're kind of in the rosebud stage.
But lots of young people, because of my job, I see lots of young people in the jail that are wasting away the rose-budding years, joining gangs, getting involved with the wrong crowd, and dropping out of school.
Yeah, that's sad. You got to redeem the time. You got to be wise. Yeah. Wise as serpents. Yeah, you got to do that.
Well, how you doing, Grandpa?
Well, I guess everybody's having identity problems, not just young people, because I'm having an identity problem too.
Oh yeah, what's your problem?
Well, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I'm listening. They're listening.
Well, it's like this, you see. I'm too young to net a care and too old to woman to care. Yeah. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's kind of sad, actually, you know. But it's not that bad. The good news is I'm not getting any older, you know. Like that. The guy in the mirror is getting older, though, but not me.
Well, we're not talking about that kind of identity problem, Grandpa.
Oh, we're not?
No, we're talking about identity theft this morning. This is something everybody needs to be aware of. See, if we have wisdom, for wise as serpents, we're going to be aware of this issue.
Oh, okay. What is identity theft?
That's when somebody takes your name, your social security number, your date of birth, your credit cards, your cell phone, and anything else they can get their hands on to commit crime without your permission.
I don't like that.
Do you shred your personal information before you put it in the curb for trash day, Grandpa?
I don't have time to do all that.
You better make some time.
What do you mean?
Remember that phone call you got a couple weeks ago from your neighbor?
Oh yeah, I remember that call. The neighbor called me and said somebody was climbing in the container on trash day on the curb, you know. I looked out the window and sure enough, there was a man crawling out of my trash can with a bag in his hand. And I took my hand and I said, "Get out of here, you ornery man, you!" He won't run him down the street, is what he did, yeah. I wonder what he was looking for.
I know what he was looking for.
What?
He was looking for your personal information, your name, social security number, your bank statements, your receipt payments that you make, anything that he can copy.
What's he gonna do with that?
Well, this is how the criminal mind works. It's all victims and opportunity, Grandpa.
Don't think I want to hear this.
Well, I'm going to tell you. He's going to go down to the DMV, the Department of Motor Vehicles, yeah?
What's he gonna do down there?
He's going to tell him he lost his license. And he's going to show him this personal information that he got out of your trash can, and they're going to give him a new license. Isn't that nice? With your picture on it.
Oh. No, there's not going to be my picture on it, because I'm not down there.
You're right. Just testing you.
See, you think I'm over the hill. I'm not over the hill. I got a few wits about me. Not a lot, but I got a little in there.
But he is going to get a new license, and it's going to have Grandpa's name on it, but that other man's picture, the criminal.
What's he going to do with that?
Then he's going to go down to the check printing place with his new ID and your credit information, and he's going to order a couple hundred checks in your name.
That scoundrel! That ought to be against the law to do that.
It is. It's identity theft.
Then what's he going to do?
Well, then he's going to go out after he gets the checks, and he's gonna rent an apartment in your name, Grandpa. I don't like that. I don't like this fella. If I see him, I'm gonna yell at him, tell him a few things, and get something off my mind. Anyway, that's what he's gonna do. But the landlord wants a credit check. Well, I want that, just to check you out. So he's gonna throw in an extra 35 bucks so he can get a copy of that credit check. Why does he need a credit check? What's on that? Everything that wasn't in your dumpster that you didn't shred. Like what? Oh, your bank balance, your credit rating. Then what's he gonna do with all that stuff? He's gonna go call the credit companies, and he's gonna get a couple credit cards, your credit cards, and he's gonna have them sent to his new address. That scoundrel. Man, wait till I get my hands on him, man. I'm gonna squeeze him like a tangerine, man. And then you know what he's gonna do then? He's gonna cause me a lot of grief. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Yeah, don't like that either. Then what's he gonna do? Well, then he's gonna go on a spending spree. Spending spree. Is he gonna buy me a present? Nope. Gonna buy you a present? Nope. He's gonna buy him all kinds of things with your money. Don't like that. Then you're gonna have debt collectors calling you. Don't like that either. You're gonna have credit denied. I don't like that. My goodness, I pay my bills. I don't like this. That's what they do. Then what's he gonna do? Well, he's gonna have a good old time is what he's gonna do. And then he's gonna find somebody else to pick on. After you bounce checks, man, he's gonna mess me up. I feel sick. Feel sick right in my stomach, man. I think I need, I don't know what I need, a Bromo or something. I feel Alka-Seltzer, that'll work faster. You got an Alka-Seltzer, man, I feel sick from this all identity theft stuff, man. I had a boss at work, my captain. He went to the local mart, I won't say which one, and he went in there with his debit card, yeah, and 2 weeks later, something happened. What? He looked at his online for his billing, and somebody charged $1,500 off his debit card. Oh, identity theft. It happened to somebody else, huh? Yep. Then 3 days later, it happened again. Bingo! This is serious business, this identity theft. Yes, it is. What did he do? Well, he called the 3 major credit card places. Oh, I know what they are. Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Well, I feel like I need a transfusion. All this identity theft making me sick. Well, then you got to close your account down, file a police report. Yeah, and then you got to contact the Federal Trade Commission. Got to do that. All right, well, enough of that. Let me ask you another question as we close. You get on the computer a lot? Yeah, I order things online. You got virus protection? Let's see. I got a flu shot. That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, do you have antivirus protection on your computer? No, I don't have that. You better get it before they hack into your computer and you get ripped off online as well. My, oh my. Man, you got the wise as serpents, the gentle as doves. Man, it's hard being in this world. We're in the world, but not of the world, but you got to be wise, young people. Yeah. All us older folks, too. So, redeem the time wisely. Thank you. Gonna do that.
I do about 12.